All right. So, okay. How's my audio? My audio is fine. It seems fine. That's cool. Let's check once. How is it going? So, input static analysis. Curiously idiotic. And I'm live right now. What the fuck? Okay, it's not that bad. Okay, it sounded really badly. So, what's going on? Which is this connected to? Which is this connected to, first of all? Okay, that's fine. Okay, I think this is fine. This is fine. Okay, so what we are going to do today is actually we are going to learn about cybersecurity. In this cybersecurity, particularly, we are going to learn about reverse engineering. So why not? Let's begin. All right. So first, what is reverse? First, let's go through the basics. All right. Introduction. I want this. I want this, and I want this. So these are the three articles that I'll read, and once I've finished all these three articles, I believe like at least I have a basic understanding of what this malware analysis, not malware analysis, but what cybersecurity reverse engineering is. Now I have to look for my fucking notebook to make the notes, and you guys won't be able to see my notes. So yeah, fuck who the fuck is, right? I have to go through. All right, this is here. I'll actually start play it so that I can see if everything is fine or not. It seems fine. Okay. Okay. Got my notes diary. And let's move on forward with this. Alright. So what basically is reverse engineering? The current workflow to exist to make the reverse engineering as simple as possible. Today we are going to do the basics of reverse engineering. Not too much, not too little. So I believe there was also some Pico CTFs for reverse engineering, specifically for reverse engineering. I'll have to check. Pico CTFs are always the best way to actually get into it. It's fun for beginners. It's lovely for everyone. So we're going to learn together. That's how it is. Reverse engineering. Yep. There are 83 different one. I have done a couple of them. I have to do more. These are the things. Cool enough. I can easily find like whatever walkthrough they requires if I'm stuck somewhere or something like that. So yeah, but first let's cover with the basics. Let's start with the basics. Okay, so wait, well, what is reverse engineering? Phew, that was quite a mouthful. Was reverse engineering, also called backward engineering or back engineering, is the process by which an artificial object is deconstructed to reveal its design, architecture, code, or to extract knowledge from the object. Yeah, basically, what reverse engineering is, it's just reversing a whole fucking code so that we can understand what the fuck is going on behind the scenes. Wow, I'm started cussing right away. Okay, phew, that was quite a mouthful, wasn't it? Says to make reverse engineering as simple as possible. Okay, there's some comic. I don't want to read that. The comprehensive reverse engineering set of the tutorials is 86, 64 as well as 32-bit ARM and 64-bit architecture. If you are newbie looking to learn some looking for revise some concepts, you are at the right place at the beginner place to carry you from okay, cool. Oh, I can download it as a PDF. That's cool. That's the best thing. Seriously. That's it. Yep. Now it's working. Okay. Okay. So let's go on with the course. Let's take it right away. Sure, please take it away. Now we're talking. This is basically the concept of model analysis, the understanding the examination of function and responding to the electronic instructions. Short tutorial beginning the basic concept of malware. Basic examination of similar language key. Wrote in the breakdown of the respective suspected malware binary and how to find it on your network and ultimately to contain it. Okay, so write down talking about malware analysis. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Like, of course, that's the only, like, the sexy stuff that we are going to do with reverse engineering most of the time, or maybe some cracking of games and softwares here and there, which I would never do because that's illegal and we should never do that. But yeah, I by the way, if any one of you actually have like any idea from where I can actually learn this better than this, please share a link with me. I'll be more than happy to actually follow that. Okay. Upon full identification of the file, I have this, right? So I can just mark it. To begin the concept of the host space signature, upon the full identification of the required complex corporate WAN or malware analysis is necessary to develop host-based network signature. Did not understand this. What is network signature? Example of students shall grant the access to the district electronic network access upon completion of the authentication authorization of access to the district's electronic network signature form. This is effectively the NFV based scenario. That's a mouthful. Those are primary things affect change management. The reason given over the panel. I should have named it like from beginning to pro. Like that would be. I will name it different another time. I mean, if it's 430 pages, what the fuck? That's a whole ass book, motherfucker. Yo, this is a whole ass book. Okay, I need to download this. It's gonna be useful. It's gonna have to download this. Reverse engineering. Let's start with some simple, small ass pages. Alright, what's reverse engineering? What is reverse engineering? I know what reverse engineering is. How the pieces of the software work. Different types of reverse engineering. Now, there are two types of reverse engineering which I know of: static and dynamic. Static analysis means basically I have like a whole ass. What do you say? I have a whole ass code already which I have on my hand, and I can just analyze it accordingly. Dynamic means that I'll be needing like debugger and all of those things to actually go through and reverse engineer the whole process. And reverse engineering process acquisition. The first step to acquire software and hardware that you want to reverse engineer can only be done by buying it, downloading it, or even reverse engineering it from scratch. Analysis. The next step is to analyze the software or hardware. This can be done using static or dynamic analysis or combining of both. Okay, reverse engineering. Final step to reverse engineer software or hardware means understanding how it works and how it was created and why it was created. Reverse engineering. There are many different tools available for reverse engineering. Some of the most popular tools include IDA Pro, Ghidra, Oli Debug, and Window Debug. All right. Ollie Debug is a free and open source debugger. It's popular. IDEA Pro is a commercialized disassembler and debugger. It's one of the most powerful reverse engineering tools available. I know, but don't have the pay money to actually pay for it. So here we are. You can see me even if I'm right here. Right? Let's get myself into the center. Okay, now I'm in the center. That's cool. So with the debugging or reverse engineering challenges. Reverse engineering can be a challenging task. Some of the challenging challenges include the software or hardware may be encrypted or obfuscated. The software or hardware may be poorly documented. The software or hardware may be complex and difficult to understand. Conclusion: reverse engineering is a valuable skill to have and blah blah blah. Hacking dumps. Let's check the Telegram channel. See if we can learn something from there. Oh, seriously? Please open this up. Hacking. What is this? Malware. Can show this, but fuck it. Want this? Do. Don't see anywhere from here and there. Can I cut this out? Can I cut this out? Can I cut this out? It would be fun if I can just cut it off, right? Because it's already late. I'm gonna download a whole ass fucking course later on. Okay, done with this. A comprehensive beginner's guide to reverse engineering. All right. However, the trend in this comprehensive guide will delve delve deep into what reverse engineering is, its objective and mechanics behind it, and the essential tools and commands you need to embark on your reverse engineering journey. Plus, we'll provide a C program to practice at the end, and don't forget to connect to each other. What's reverse engineering objective and how it works: gathering information, decompilation, disassembly, analysis, modification, testing. That's it. Okay, cool. Okay, essential tools. I have Ghidra. I am going to go for Oli debugger, then hex editor, debugger, virtual machines. I have. Okay, getting started with setting up the environment. Okay, VM basics list. Yeah. Compile, decompiling C program. Output file. Output file, input file, C and program name. Practical C program for this. Okay, cool. Connect in me on LinkedIn. That's it. That's it. Debugger program with GVD. That's it. That's So just broadcast. Deactivate, activate. This is a little better, but you can actually see what I'm kind of doing and what the fuck is behind me. So that's an issue. But I don't know why not this laptop is just like dying right now for no reason. Why, man? Why? Come on. You don't have to be like this. You seriously don't have to be like this. How my audio is. Okay, so my audio is died as well. I'll have to put this. Okay, does this work? It works, but it's not that good. Not gonna lie. Okay, surprisingly it is actually. It's pretty good. But my background audio is gonna also gonna be a fuck. Alright, so this works a little better. I just have to wait for that. Oh, I can hear my audio. Okay, so now for half an hour I'm gonna be sitting still here. By the time the Nvidia broadcaster just shut it down upon me, so let's it be like that, and we move forward with our lives. All right. So, uh, GitHub. Okay, so everything will be here. I'm just gonna save it, and I believe we can follow someone, right? Yep, you have earned a follow, my man. You seriously have earned a follow. Moving on with this. Okay, part 3, types of malware. Types of malware, really. Okay, malware falls into several categories in which I will touch briefly upon. Below, backdoors, botnet, downloader, nothing more than a malicious code. There is only one purpose, is to only install our malicious software. Downloader are frequently installed when a hacker gains access to a system. Initially, the downloader then installs additional software to control to the system. Blah 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 blah. Okay, there are types of malware. Don't want to know. This is what I want to know. 86 x86 assembly intro. For completing the table of content in the lessons, please click below as you have given an introduction of each lesson and the topic will be covered. I already am here. I'm here, buddy. Don't have to remind me every time. I'm here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are about to embark on a journey that will change your life forever. There's a vast material to cover and get into good understanding of assembly language and why it is important to understand the basics. The first question we must answer is that 86 x86 assembly language, to which the answer is a family backward compatible. What the fuck? That's why my fucking this was dying. This is why. NVIDIA broadcast. Okay, that's why it was dying. Now I understand. Okay, let us give some time. Okay, because my fucking this was not. Oh, okay. Activate, please. Yes. Now it will work fine. Because the thing is, last time I got it. Got it. I don't even want to finish the sentence. Got it. Just got it. I want this motherfucker to fucking overclock. That's the only reason I've bought this shit. Come on. Okay, I believe this is working fine. Planning this one and moving forward with my learning. Okay. A complete table to consider the lesson. Click below, blah 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 blah. Okay, I'm getting a little bored from this. Let's start with just this, right? What's the worst that can happen? Iron is a program print win with variables, and for what argument does this program print win with variables 79, 7, and 3? File this, flag format this. No fucking idea, bro. No fucking idea. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Copy link. Let's start my Linux box. The AT&T syntax was the dominant in the Unix world since the OS was developed at AT&T Bell Labs, and contrast with Intel syntax were only used for documentation. The use for documentation of ASICS platform was dominant in Microsoft DOS. Disassembling and debugging software with all the Linux and Windows and all Intel syntax in large measures. Okay, so essentially the Windows binary is in PE format or Linux binary in ELF format. More on that later on in this tutorial. The difference between two AT&T. The source comes before destination, and the in the Intel syntax, the source comes before destination. Destination comes before the source, which I have no idea what the fuck that means. We'll discuss in more in detail later in this tutorial. Before you run on the door, Grab a cup of coffee. You're going to need it. That's so fucking true. Okay, so we are already fucking 4 part down, which was nothing because they were just normal introductions. Now we're starting with the binary number system. Now the thing is, I already know what a binary number system is, how I've done. But binary number system is the core computer. A bit with a computer is either on or off. A bit has either electricity turned on to it or it is absent of such. We will dive into this deeper and further tutorials, puzzles, and confused. Do we go from here? Have no fear. The binary system is here. It is important to understand that in binary each column, blah 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 blah. I know how the binary system works. I know what it does. Okay, so my viewership is going up and down, up and down, up and down. So what I basically believe is people are just coming in and joining in, looking me at reading stuff, and just leaving. So the thing is, I would request if there's someone just interact with me. I'll have a good time. We'll have a good time, and we'll learn together and have fun. So yeah, it's still one. So I don't know. I believe I'm just talking to myself. Okay, the simplest definition of the binary system is a system of relation. Okay, hexadecimal system. Moving on towards the big guns. Hexadecimal number system. We learned in the binary number system each bits we get a byte. Byte can further subdivide into the top 4 bits. This low 4 bits. A combination of 4 bits is nibble. Since 4 bits gives you a possible range of 0 to 15, a base 16 number system is easier to work with. Keep in mind when we say base 16, we start with 0 and therefore 0 to 15 is 16. Different numbers. Yes, got it. This exciting number system is called hexadecimal. The reason why we use this number system in the 86x86 assembly, it is much easier to express binary number represents in hexadecimal than it is in any other number systems. Hexadecimal is similar to every other number system except in hexadecimal. Hexadecimal is similar to every other except in hexadecimal. I have no idea what that means. I'm gonna take just the word. I have no idea. I don't even want to know. Each column has a value of 16 times the value of the column in the right. So the fun part, the hexadecimal, not only do we have 0 to 9, we have A, B, C, D, E, F, therefore 16 symbols. Look at the simple table. This is the simple table. Got it. Okay, I see smoke coming out of your ears, but it's okay. It's in decimal, everything dealt with power of 10. In the power of 10, let's take the example 42 and examine it in decimal. Okay, so 42, 2 times 10 to the power 0 is 2. Huh? Okay, yeah, 10 to the power 0 is 1, so it's 2. And 4 to the power, that's not binary. That's not, okay, not binary, that's decimal. Okay, got it. Sorry, my bad. I got confused between binary and decimal. That's a dumb shit to get confused on. I'm dumb. Remember, 10 to the 0 power is 1 and 10 to the first power is 10. Therefore, 2 plus 40 is equals to 42. Got it? Grab your coffee. Here comes the fun stuff. If we understand the decimal is in binary of 10 number system, we can create a simple formula where b represents the base. In this case, b is equals to 10. Sure, why not? So, same stuff. In binary, 42 decimals is this binary as follows, and with the whole calculations, got it. 42, got it. In hexadecimal, everything is dealt with the power of 16. Therefore, 42 in decimal is 2a. How? Okay, to the power 16. So 16 times 0, 16 times 1. Cool. Okay, no problem, no problem. So basically what it means, I can calculate this, right? I don't know why just my inner coder has just rose out of nowhere, but let's try this. Okay, so I'm gonna go with document and I'm gonna make a new file called reverse engineering practice. Alright, I want to create this and I'm gonna go clear it all Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create hex converter dot py. I'm going to create a Python file out of scratch to calculate for hexadecimal. So what it's going to do is this thing. Okay. Actually, there was another file which I actually wanted to try with. How to take command line input in Python. Argument pass, right? Python argument parser. Now, arg parse is something which I actually wanted to learn about, and I was very keen on like using it, but never got a chance. Hey, this seems fun. I'm gonna watch this. This also seems fun. I'm gonna watch this. That's it. Yep. This is the tutorial which I actually wanted to look for.
If you, like me, you've got scripts that you
It's gonna get double audio. I don't want that double audio. I'm gonna use my headphones.
run for yourself or other people that needs to have some kind of input or maybe part of it changed to get a different result, then you definitely want to look at using argparse. So argparse is a way, which is basically a way of getting data off the internet from the command line. It gives us a
Oh,
whole load
really?
of, or you can't simple. So we want to be able to, so we can see where much what it does there. Equal to creating that argument that goes on the end when we run it in that command line. So we're calling it team, we're saying it has to be a string, and the help is basically when we run that help command, that -h, it will show that this is what the information that you need to put in. So it's just a little reminder, so if you come back to this code in a little while or whatever, you can remember how to use it. If you don't put anything like this in, it'll just be waiting for an argument and you won't know. And we're saving it in this, we can see that required to run this code because without the team here you can't find the stadium of where they play. It kind of makes sense. You could add extra optional ones, although they don't fit in here, and those are done. So say Python 3 for me, working file, which is a really bad name, and then give the team name and run it. We can see that it takes that argument here, it stores it in this team variable, which then putting onto the end of our.
Very bad explanation. Not what I'm looking for. Command line argument processing with argument parse. Yes. Okay. I believe this would be a better one. Better be.
Hello friends, I hope all of you are doing great and you're having argparse module. Now processing command line arguments in any programming language is considered a very basic thing. So you need to have a knowledge on this same directory where this Python file resides. And if I run this program, Python, and by the way, this is how you run your Python program. You will say Python space the name of your .py file, which is your Python file. When you run this, nothing happens because the program has nothing. It is just initializing the parser and it is trying to parse the arguments. Now, by default, you get -h argument. -h means help. So when you do this, this thing is coming from argparse module from here. So by default, you get this h command and it is saying that you're having optional argument for help. Now let's pass some real arguments. There are two kind of arguments that argparse supports: positional argument and optional arguments. We're going to first look at positional arguments. So what you do here is you have initialized the object of this parser class, argument parser class, and using this parser class, you're going to add an argument. Now, what argument this API is going to do is it's going to add that argument to your program when you run it using a command line. Okay, so this is how you do it. So you will say add argument. First parameter is the name of the argument, and the second parameter is the help. So this is like first number, and the program that we are writing is basically you want to have a program that takes two numbers as an input and an operation. So the operation could be either addition, subtraction, or multiplication. You need to give two numbers and the type of operation that you want to perform, and the program should return the result based on your inputs. Okay, so that's what we are doing. So we are having first number, we are having second number. So first number, second number, number two, and then we will have parser.add argument for operation. So this is the type of operation that you want to supply. Okay. Now, once this is how you add arguments to your parser, and once you pass the arguments, you get this object back, which has the value of arguments which user has passed using command line. So now you can actually access args.number1. So I'm going to just print args.number1, and then I will print args.number2, and then I will print args.operation. Okay, let's see what happens when we run this program. So here, number one, number two, one operation. So it is just showing me the format in which I should run an operation is in number. So args.number1 is a string. So whatever 4 you're passing here will be string, and I'm converting it to a number. Okay, and same thing for our second number. And here I'm going to use plus operator to perform the operation. And if operation is equal to subtract, then you will do n1 minus n2. And if operation is multiply, then you will do n1 into. It's pretty straightforward here. You are checking what type. Nice. So you see like 4 and 5 are input result. So of using command line argument is that using these arguments, more clarity on the arguments, like how to pass the arguments.
Going on
In
towards
order to do that,
optional
you have
one.
to.
I think optional one would
So
be the
here,
one with
before I do anything,
oh.
let me add one more statement. If let's say user doesn't supply add subtract, supply third argument, first, second, and third arguments. Okay, so the supported, unsupported operation, right? Cool. Now we just converted these to optional argument by putting 2 hyphens here, and let's see what happens now if you don't supply third argument. So I have first, second, and third. When you do that, first of all, it is look at the usage. In the usage, it is saying that this is how you should pass your arguments. Okay, so the correct way now for passing the arguments will be this: minus minus number 1, minus minus number 2, minus minus operation equal operation add. Using optional arguments, one benefit one arguments. So with optional argument now. So
with just
argparse
one
module will not stop you, but it will eventually come here. It will check for the operation, and operation is none actually. You see none here, so that's why it is going into this kind of operation. In our program, we only support add, subtract, and go through the code, because now he the only enter these 3. If he doesn't enter these 3, it will just.
Can I not just go with just one dash? Yes, I can go with just one dash. That's cool. Add argument c dash count, or okay, so or for this is for count, and action store true. Where did it go? Help. Okay, so help is for this. I have no idea what the action is for. On or off the flag. All right. Store true. Okay, so by default it's gonna have action specify how argument should be handled. Store constant, store true, spend, blah 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 blah. Okay, so basically this is how we're gonna add an argument, how we can do. So I'm gonna use this. Cool, right? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Okay, the first is I want import argparse. Bloody hope this is what names. argparse, argparse. That's it. That's it. I bloody hope that's it. So moving on. On this. This and this. Seriously? Okay, now I'm gonna copy it, parser. Let's just call it B. I don't want too much. So p dot add arguments. So first I'm gonna do this d. Okay, this can do for binary. Okay, so convert to binary. I'm gonna do, and I'll do help is equals to, not like this. Uh, Convert decimal to binary. P dot add argument binary to hex. I was looking for hexadecimal conversion. So convert decimal to hexadecimal. I'm just gonna take these two, whatever the front will be gonna come for that, and currently I'm just gonna take this for hexadecimal conversions. Now the thing is, I actually wanted to know how will be decimal is only numbers, so hexadecimal has alphabets, but everyone have alphabets. Okay, so hexadecimal conversion would not only be by this but 16 to the power. Okay, so 10 plus 32 is 42. So basically it's gonna be it's gonna be then 10 is a, it will be 2a. 1 0. Okay, 0 1. So from last to forward we are gonna come. Oh no 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 no, it's gonna be a pain in the ass for me. I have to make one like a whole list from 0 to 9, then A to F. Like if it's ranges from 10 to 15, it's gonna be A B C D E F. A B C D E F. It's six fucking characters. Alright, the 6 fucking characters. How can I do this? I'll have to think about it. How can I do this? 6 characters. I can just take them. If it increases from 10 to 15, I'll be using these hexadecimals. Okay. Okay. So how would be the conversion? How would be the conversion? I do not understand. 2A, 2A, 2A. How is it 2A? 2 is with this. A is with this. A is 10 and 2 is 2. Okay. So 2A is 2 and 10. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright, 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 alright. Oh, let's do dot parser p dot, let's go. Okay, now I have all the arguments. Args dot p. I'll have to check which argument is empty and which argument is that. Okay, I'm not gonna do it right now, so I'm just gonna delete this. I'm just gonna make one for just for hexadecimal first. So for hexadecimal, it's basically this. I'll have a number. Now I'm thinking of converting it from a number from, okay, not converts. I'm gonna say to decode, right? I'm gonna make it to decode first. So what's gonna do is args t is equals to d dash, and I'm gonna make it first. I have to split it all into one thing. So instead of this, I can just make list. It's all gonna be list, and print. Let's see if this works. Let's close this. Don't want this anymore. I'm gonna do document actress 533, and I'm gonna do number 5. I'm gonna do dash t. I'm gonna do to a what? Argument pass object has no attribute add arguments. Ah, shit. Yeah. There's nothing called add arguments. Add arguments. Arguments. Okay, guys, I'll have to leave. So yeah, bye.